Hello, everybody. It is Sunday. It is 12 o'clock Eastern, which is actually the day after our live show every week. It's Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern. It's the best place to be on Saturday nights. A lot of people are doing some naughty habits on Saturday, like drinking, vaping, smoking cigarettes, or even doing the Zaza. But where real men go on Saturday nights is the Cash Soaking live show. You get to learn about investing, real man stuff. You're going to get a lot of money in the future, a lot of winning. So welcome in, everybody. We have a big one to go over. Earnings week, the real man's part of earnings with all the good companies where the real money's made. The real guts are formed. The diamond hands are at. But this is the weekly show where we share buys, sells, and dividends every single week. Something a lot of other channels don't do. So Fiscal, would you like to take it away?
100%. So this is what's been going on in my value portfolio in the last week here. So first, I want to start off. I got $4.33 worth of interest on the cash sitting in the brokerage account. It's not technically a dividend, but it is free money. So it's passive income. I'll post it. We got $33 from Horizon Technology Finance. This is a business development company. I have shares of it. I understand business development companies and how they operate. We've got a cash dividend from Global Net Lease, $35.40. That's a pretty cool bit of passive income. You know what you can do with $35.40?
You can buy like 2 Starbucks drinks.
Or you could get an electric toothbrush like what I bought at Target today.
That's wild. That is wild.
I know. So also we have Medical Properties Trust. What did I do? I sold a cash secured put. It was at the $3 strike price. I collected $29.34. That's 10% on my money just to sit there and watch the knife fall. Some could say it's a falling knife. And I get paid to try to catch it. And what do we have here? $6 from Prospect Capital. That's like 70% of a Starbucks drink right there. Get that every month because it's
maybe 50
from a monthly dividend company. Yep. Also, I hinted at this, but we did get a $100 dividend from my friends at Alibaba.
Ooh,
that's right. China is paying me. I'm getting money from China.
It's a lot of money.
I know, but I had to give $2 of it back because these are fake American shares that don't really count. I know.
Thanks, Jack Ma.
I'm gonna go missing just like Jack Ma.
Shh. I remember if we started the live show, we had the hostage jokes. I think you were in the Philippines. We had the hostage jokes. That was pretty funny. That was a good time.
Yeah. I mean, funny for us, but maybe not for everybody.
All right. To start the week off, we got a whopping $4.26 from Realty, not Reality Income.
You get that every month, I hear.
We do get that every month. That's
passive income. I heard they trademarked something about being a monthly dividend company.
They actually did. It is quite literally the monthly dividend company. And then to end out the week, it was a quiet week, but sometimes the quiet weeks are the good ones. You could even see it's the calm before the storm after we're going to look at these earnings next week. We bought 2 shares of Vici Properties, $30.20. It's about where my cost per share is, so I'm just happy to buy more. I think it's a really solid company, and I'm happy to buy more, get my cost per share down a little bit, and add some dividend income. So kind of dip my toes in the water, but this is what the kids came for. Big week of earnings. You see all that red from 3M, Netflix, CNI. You get really even Tesla.
This is where the magic happens. You told me it was exciting.
I know. This is like the first week of like real man's earnings. Like the banks, the first 2 weeks of banks, it's like, yeah, okay, well, great. The banks are reporting this week, but this is going to be a big week. Fiscal. Anything pop out to you on first glance that isn't 3M?
Intel Thursday.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's going to be an important one for me. Intel is, by the way, my largest position currently by market value. So, yeah, definitely want to pay attention to what Daddy Pat Gelsinger is saying.
Wonder if there'll be any healthy and competitive dividend hikes. Oh, do you know if this is the quarter that they announce a dividend hike? Do you know that off the top of your head?
For Intel?
I remember. Yeah.
Not sure about that. I've just been
I'm gonna double check that, you guys.
I've just been taking it as it comes when it comes to the dividend, as long as they keep it healthy and competitive.
Yes.
But Verizon on Tuesday, I mean, for stocks I own, that's, I mean, not a big position, but I do have some. Netflix, some stuff could happen there. I don't own it, but I think that'll be an interesting one to watch. Am I seeing Union Pacific down there on Thursday?
Yes, that is Union Pacific.
Nice.
We got one more quarter to the dividend hike, everybody.
I'm definitely interested in getting a decent entry point on Union Pacific sometime in the future if I can.
Do you have any price in mind off the top of your
I
head?
haven't figured that out yet. American Express, similar thing. I would be pretty interested in finding an entry point on that sometime too.
Yeah.
So, like, basically, if either of those companies takes a sharp dip, then I'm going to start really, pulling out my monocle and examining those financials and see if there's some value there.
Off the top of my head, we'll start off on Tuesday. I think it's always fun to look at Verizon. Would it go down? Will it go up? Probably stay flat for the next 10 years. At least you get that dividend. 3M, that's going to be a big one. How much money are they actually losing to the earplugs? How much there's a free cash flow? Is there going to cut? You never know. J&J, I don't own it anymore. God bless. Thank you for your service in the portfolio.
Peace.
Yeah, Procter & Gamble, great. Netflix, of course, you'll look at that. Texas Instruments, it's a bit interesting too, an interesting semiconductor stock there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They have a big reinvention plan, I believe, going on right now, so they're pretty capital heavy. I'm not going to be looking to buy anytime soon because that dividend and free cash flow growth is going to be lackluster for a while, but maybe if there's a value opportunity there, you never know. I'll look at it. Wednesday, AT&T, no comment. Used to own it in the portfolio. Thank you for your service. ASML, that's interesting for sure. Tesla, of course, you got to look at that.
Good to milk that one for some views, right?
Definitely. NextEra Energy on Thursday, that's definitely one that pops out to my eye. Hopefully,
you still have your shares of NextEra.
Pretty small position, but if I can get out, if they go on like a 10% hike, I'm exiting that B, as the kids say. Airlines report on Thursday. Dow Chemical, I think that is.
That is Dow Chemical, yeah.
Dow Chemical, real fun. Union Pacific, obviously, as you mentioned. Visa, that's giant. Ladies and gentlemen, I would do some unspeakable things for a Visa dip, like a big one. They went down like 10% that day. I'd have more of a grin on my face than Stephen Hawking on Epstein's Island. I'd be very, very happy. I'd be very happy.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yes, unpredictable on the Cash Flow Kings Weekly Live.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
Oh, yes.
Hope that goes. Hope that goes up, and then Colgate. What could possibly go wrong with Colgate on Friday? So pretty big week. The big ones for me, though, I think are definitely going to be 3M, Visa, and Union Pacific. Those are the big three that I'll be personally looking at. If I get a dividend hike, I'll be very happy.
Yeah, I'd be happy with some kind of a big dip on one of those quality businesses to maybe find my value entry point on one of them. Would be nice.
Value is everything at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We only look at PE ratio. Yeah.
Yes. Remember, everything is about the PE ratio. If it's a 4 PE, it means it's a good buy. If it's a more than a 15, it means it's a sell.
If the PE isn't under 3, then an 8 for me. All right. Thank you all so much for getting in here. Make sure the real fun, the party that every Saturday, 8 o'clock Eastern on the Cash Flow Kings Live. Some big guests lined up for the next 2 weeks. You don't want to miss it. Make sure to smash that like button. Greatly helps the channel. We've been growing like an MFer recently. If we can get to 100 by next week's live, it would be big things. But Fiscal, where can the people find you?
They can find me in link in the description on my channel. Also, Twitter. Follow me at Mr. Macho Mog. I mean, I'll love you forever if you do it, and I'll owe you big time.
Indeed. Everybody, check out the Do Dividend Stocks Not Drugs merchandise. We're matching today.
I can verify this makes you look like you just added 10 pounds of muscle immediately in the gym.
And you didn't. No fat whatsoever. All lean mass.
100% lean mass.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you so much, everybody. Smash the like button, subscribe. Do it in the Stocks Out Jugs. And of course, remember at the end of the day, cash flow
Flow
is
is
king.
king.